In 1907, young Adolf Hitler receives the acceptance letter from Vienna Academy of Fine Arts that would alter his destiny. Historical records show he applied twice. This timeline imagines his second attempt succeeding. The Academy's rigid curriculum focused on classical techniques, contrasting with Hitler's preference for architectural sketches. This pivotal moment could have redirected his path from politics to art, though his style often drew criticism for lacking emotional depth. At the Academy, Hitler's technical precision in architectural drawings clashes with professors advocating expressive modernism. Classmates recall his frustration when asked to paint nudes, a requirement he allegedly avoided. Studies suggest his art scored 77 out of 100 in entrance exams, competent but uninspired. This scene highlights how institutional rejection in our timeline became academic struggle here, with Hitler stubbornly perfecting perspective grids while peers embraced impressionist trends. 1909, Hitler's first exhibition at a minor Viennese gallery draws polite indifference. His 12 displayed works, mostly watercolors of government buildings, sell for 5 kronen each, equivalent to $25 today. Art historians note his avoidance of human subjects, likely due to anatomical difficulties. This commercial failure mirrors real-life events. In our timeline, he lived in homeless shelters during this period. Here, it cements his reputation as a competent but forgettable draftsman. By 1913, Hitler frequents Café Central, Vienna's intellectual hub. While actual history records his obsession with political pamphlets, this version shows him debating art theory. Fellow patrons remember his rants against degenerate modern art, though most dismissed him as a harmless eccentric. Psychological analyses suggest his anti-Semitism might have remained latent as an artist. Here, he argues equally vehemently against Cubism while sharing tables with Jewish artists. 1916, enlisted as a battlefield illustrator due to poor combat fitness, a historical fact repurposed here. His sketches of ruined French villages reveal surprising attention to civilian suffering, contrasting with later Nazi propaganda. Military records show he earned the Iron Cross for bravery under fire while retrieving drawing supplies. This alternate path mirrors real-life war experiences that radicalized him. But here the trauma channels into melancholic landscapes. 1920s Munich. Hyperinflation reduces Hitler to selling cheap postcards. Historical accounts confirm this struggle. Here, it's permanent. His paintings now feature repetitive alpine scenes tailored to tourist tastes. Art dealers note his declining technique, possibly due to malnutrition. This parallels his real-life political awakening during economic crisis, but in this timeline, he becomes one of millions of invisible casualties of post-war chaos. In 1928, Jewish art dealer Samuel Morgenstern, who actually supported young Hitler, becomes his sole patron. Archives reveal Morgenstern purchased 13 works, praising their honest craftsmanship. This timeline expands their relationship, with Hitler producing commissioned portraits for wealthy clients. Psychologists speculate this cross-cultural contact might have prevented his radicalization, though his private diaries still express resentment toward modern art elites. By 1938, the year of Kristallnacht in our timeline, Hitler is listed as A. Hitler, regional landscape painter, in Munich art directories. His works now sell for less than frames cost. Curators note his stubborn adherence to 19th-century styles as the art world moved on. Ironically, some paintings are bought by Jewish families fleeing Germany, becoming refugee heirlooms. This quiet existence contrasts sharply with the dictator he might have become. 1942. As the Holocaust peaks, Hitler listens to radio reports of Eastern Front victories while mixing oils. Medical records show he's nearly blind from cataracts, historically accurate, but here preventing art creation instead of governance. His sketchbook contains bizarre doodles merging swastikas with brushstrokes, suggesting subconscious fascist impulses. This scene underscores how personal failures might have redirected, but not erased, his destructive potential. April 1945. Hitler dies unnoticed during Munich's bombing. coinciding with his real-life suicide date. His remaining artworks, mostly kitsch alpine scenes, are sold at flea markets for pennies. In 2006, one resurfaces on Antiques Roadshow, valued at $650. Art critics retrospectively note his competent but soulless technique, emblematic of countless mediocre artists shaped by war and obscurity. The crate's junk label becomes his unintended epitaph.